So I really want to quickly go over diaphragmatic breathing with you. This exercise you can do anywhere, anytime. When you're first waking up in the morning or going to bed at night is a great time because you can do it lying down, which I find to be more relaxing. And you can do it, I like doing it with my eyes closed, but when you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes. I do it a lot in the car because I find, I'm thinking about my to-do list and what's coming up next. It can be easy to kind of spin into stressing out about things. So it's great to do it in the car, but just know you don't have to do it any particular way. It's really just the breathing technique that you need to focus on, but I do like eyes closed once you get really comfortable with this. The traffic is a little distracting. There we go. So you can also do it for a few seconds. You can do it for a few minutes, as long as you want. So I just find it to be really flexible. So it's a really easy technique to implement any time of day. Okay, so what I want you to do to start is put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and just notice how you're breathing normally. I'm gonna go sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna take a few breaths, do the same thing. So what I notice for me is mostly I'm breathing through my chest, a little bit with my belly as well. So what we want to do is keep one hand on the chest and one hand on our belly, but what I want you to do is try and keep this hand up on your chest from moving, and you want to send all your breath into your belly, so you should really feel your belly kind of expand like a balloon and then contract back in. So hopefully that makes sense with diaphragmatic breathing. It's letting that air expand and have your diaphragm pull down. So it's mostly through your belly. If you find this to be a little bit uncomfortable, you can send breath up into your chest as well and do both. But what you really want is to be taking this deep, full breaths and really sending that breath down and letting your belly relax. A lot of us really keep a lot of tension in our belly. So this is a great, it can feel a little bit embarrassing for some people. I know clients I've worked with in person don't always like to do this in front of me, which is totally fine. You don't need to do this, in public, or be doing it in front of other people. But if you can take that time to be with yourself and find some time just to let go, especially, like I said, right before bed, right after getting up in the morning, are great times to really just let your body just be and relax. It's really nice. Again, if you're not used to doing this and you're doing it sitting and you're trying to just be really still, it can be a little bit challenging at first, just because we're not used to being still. We're not used to just breathing. And you may find that your mind is still going. That's completely normal. This is a skill you need to build, so give it some time, and then you can kind of judge. But I have yet to meet anyone, and I've taught this to hundreds of people, who hasn't told me after they've practiced that they really got the hang of it and started to really work, and they found a lot of relaxation with this. So again, this is just an easy thing that you can do anywhere. So if you have any questions, let me know, but that's all.